It's time to manage your billing settings to ensure your program is set up to operate smoothly and get paid on time, every time. Navigate to your account on the web, then open the billing page. And then jump over to the Settings tab. Let's discuss each group of settings, starting with the payment options. Accept card payments. All payers can make payments via bank transfers, or more commonly known as ACH transactions. Payers can also pay using a card, if the program allows it, by managing this setting. Accept online payments. This setting controls whether payers can submit payments to your program. For new programs, it is toggled on by default and can be managed by all programs at any time. Let's move on to processing fees. These settings allow you to pass payment processing fees along to the person making a payment. If enabled, your organization will not be charged payment processing fees. Instead, payers will pay the fees when they go to make an online payment. Payers will see the associated fee as a line item when making their payments. It is highly recommended that you communicate with your families that there may be fees associated with their selected method of payment. Fees will apply to all online payments, including autopay. Some state restrictions may apply to vendors' ability to charge their customers for these fees. It is your responsibility to determine if your organization can pass along such fees to the payer. Brightwheel recommends reviewing any applicable regulations that may apply before turning on these settings. In the Processing Fees tile, manage the available settings to toggle on, off as needed. Next up is autopay settings. Make autopay required for your school. Brightwheel understands how important it is that payments are made on time as often as possible. One way to achieve this is by requiring payers to enroll in autopay. Autopay guarantees that on the invoice due date, the payer's payment method will be charged automatically for the full balance due, including any past due balance. By default, making autopay mandatory will be turned on for new schools. We recommend keeping it on to ensure on-time payments from all families. If you do need to turn it off, toggle off the Make Autopay Mandatory setting if you do not want to require it for all families. Payers will have the option of enrolling in autopay if this is off. Customize individual payer autopay settings. This allows you to further customize the autopay experience for your payers. If you require autopay but want to exclude some families, or if you don't require autopay but want it to be mandatory for just some families, all of that is possible. Click Manage. Once you've clicked Manage, you can select, deselect students as needed and click Save. Moving on, let's manage your billing notifications. This allows you to choose whether or not you want to receive all billing notifications related to your program. This setting will enable or disable all billing-related emails and is specific to you. So if you toggle this setting on or off for yourself, it won't affect other admins at your program. Finally, the last group of settings is late payment fees. You can set up your late payment fee policy to configure how your center will charge families for past due invoices. These settings are optional, but must be configured before you can manually add late payment fees to invoices. Late fee amount. Enter the amount you would like to charge families when invoices are paid late. Late payment fees apply after. Enter the number of days after the due date when a late payment fee should be applied. Late payment fees are due. Enter the number of days after the late payment fee is assessed to set a due date for the fee. If you need help, our team is available to assist you, and we've also curated a collection of Help Center resources that dive deep on this topic for your reference. This link will be in the description below.